Hello world. In this video we're going to make these little checkpoints and these little cards with these little overlays. Just grabbed this from Mobbin UI. Thought this could be interesting. It's going to be pretty basic, and links to this screenshot in Mobbin, as well as some images I got to put in here. Alright, with that said, let's go ahead and get started with a new Xcode project. We'll do iOS and we will call it cards and overlays. I don't know, something like that. I'm not sure. We'll go next. We'll go ahead and go documents, and we'll go ahead and go to Apple apps, and we'll go ahead and just put it inside here. So the code for this will be on GitHub. Great. Does that. Fantastic. Control Op. Well, I don't know if that's part of my keyboard shortcuts from. I was gonna say we're gonna say a keyboard shortcut, but that's actually up here in this little, where is it, magnet or whatever. Like that little app. Used it for a while now. Anywho, now that we got things up and running, we can go ahead and do a couple of things. Delete that, and I'm just going to drag in a few images into the assets. So these images, again, linked down below. I just grabbed them off Pixabay because that's just an easy place to grab images. I think I called this one guy. Call it guy, and this one we'll call image. It's just going to be like the side image. All right. Now that we got those, we can go ahead and close that up and begin making some cards. So, first off, we'll go ahead and with this V stack here, we're going to change it to an H stack. Looks pretty good. We're gonna go ahead and let's see this image here. We don't want it to be a globe. We'll go Command Shift L. It's a check mark, so we'll go check mark, and I apologize, hopefully the audio is okay. Do have a dryer running in the background, and I've got an adorable Fuzz on my lap, and sometimes she snores, and the Fuzz means my dog. So all right, that looks pretty good. We're going to change it from tint to dot green, like so, and look at that, it's already coming together. What's this? Hello world. We're going to put this hello world inside of a V stack, and I'm just 2-finger clicking on my MacBook Air, but I guess if you go control click, control click, you can do this too. We're going to go embed in V stack, and I think I have this embedded. Let's see, so I'm thinking we got H stack here, V stack here, but we're gonna need an H stack because of that image. All right, so let's just do that now. Embed this in an H stack, and then we can have an image here, and this image is going to be, since we put it in our assets, we can just go dot, I thought we could, what do I call it, image. Yeah, that should work. Look at that, awesome. Image resource, that's what we're using. It's pretty handy. Now it's obviously too big, so we're going to make it resizable, and we are going to go aspect dot fit, and it's looking pretty good. All right, let's go ahead and style up this H stack a little bit. We're going to go dot, I think we'll do padding, and then we will do a background. And we'll set the background to be color, or no, I don't need to do color. Dot purple or pink. Go dot indigo. Kind of a bluish. I don't know. Looks good for me. Let's go ahead and make this image of this business dude. Let's go ahead and restrain that a little bit. So we'll go image, and we will go, oh, not image. I want to go frame height, and I want to set it to something like 87. maybe a bit small, maybe not. I don't know. Looks good. We'll use it for now and see what happens. Also, there's a bit sharp corners. It's kind of rounded over here. So, dot clip shape, clip shape, dot or rounded rectangle, and we're going to do corner radius of a 12. Looks pretty good. Yeah, I think that's pretty good so far. So now let's go back to here. We've got our image. We've got this. Let's go ahead and create a rectangle here. Rectangle. And we are going to make it give it a frame width of 4, and I don't care about the height. Escape, delete key. Alright, that's looking a little better, kind of. Not quite what we're going with here. Let's go ahead and change a few things, like give it a dot foreground, like that, and we'll give it dot green. Looking better. Let's go ahead and grab all this, Command X, and then we'll just put this in a V stack, like so. That's looking better. Let's repeat this. So we're gonna go for our H stack here, right? H stack, and then let's go repeat by 5, and then we already get this nice little, shortens it up, boxes it into its little frame. And we're gonna work on it a little bit. It's all kind of centered right now. We'll clean that up. So let's go in here though, because you see we don't have a line on the last one. So let's go to our rectangle here, and we will add a little bit of logic. No. Highlight X. Here we'll just put a little conditional. I could have actually, because I've been doing this anyway. Instead of Command X, we could make this. I could search conditional. Nope, except it goes down to copy. Make conditional. And I don't need an else. Nope. Delete that. What do we got there? Command A, Control I, get everything formatted. All right, so we'll make this conditional based on the item in our, we got our loop here. We have item, just generic item thing. So we'll go if item is not equal to array, and then the array, we're just going to create the same array as up here, but we could do, obviously you'd have like an actual array of information, wouldn't be doing an array literal like this. And we're just going to check it for the last element in the collection. And there we go. Now we don't have that anymore, but now we have the problem of this is now centered, which is not what I want. So let's go to our H stack here and set an alignment. Should fix that. So do this, like so, and we're gonna go dot top. And I think, yeah, that looks pretty good. So things are looking good. Starting to kind of look like that. Let's see. I think we're good here. So we'll just close that up. Now we can focus on this. And let's see, this is our H stack. The V stack's where we want to add, well, let's add dot, dot padding and dot foreground style for, oops, not in the padding, dot foreground style, like so, and here we'll give it a foreground style of secondary. Oh, I don't want to do foreground anyway. Let's go background and give it a, we'll keep with this. We'll go with white. Which is hard coding the color value, which, I don't know. If it's that, it's fine. There we go. Seems like a bit much though, so let's drop the padding down to 4. Yeah, it looks maybe 6. We'll change to 6. Looks pretty good. We'll go dot clip shape, and again we're doing a rounded rec, so I was like, why don't we just copy this? Oops, undo. We're just gonna copy this line. Copy and paste. And 12's a bit much. Let's go 6. That's probably better. So there we go. That's looking pretty good. Is there VStacks? Now I want to add some text here. We can go text, open parenthesis, colon, not that. And we can type in like, what do you remember? Oops, I was going to hit space to accept that, but apparently that's not how you do it. Remember, tab to accept, about your, I guess it's a period tracking app, but we'll do first SwiftUI project, question mark. Now we've got another issue. We've got this over here kind of centered and this text taking up more space. So that's an issue, but HStack again, 2-finger click, tap or whatever, or control option. Nope. Control click, and then we can go. Oh, I don't know what I was doing there. I'm not gonna do an embed. We're just gonna do an alignment. Alignment like so. Hopefully, hopefully the audio's okay. Got to project more, perhaps. And again, there's the dryer in the background, but I had to do laundry today, so. Alignment, and we want this to be leading. Oops. Oh, right, there's an HStack. We're not gonna set this here. So we don't set trailing or, well, for each HStack. I guess we set this in a VStack, so we'll go embed in VStack, and then we'll set alignment here. Alignment, like so. Here we'll set it to leading. And that does not... Oh, I know why. Yep. We're going to cut that, and then we're going to undo like that. I was trying to set the HStack here. I was like, well, that's not working, so let's go up to the further up in the view hierarchy. And what I actually want to do is I just want to set the alignment for these two views. So that should work there. Hopefully that makes sense. Let's see, where are we at? Starting to look, or it's pretty much there. Oh, this is not a scroll view. I just realized that's not a scroll view. So let's go to our for each, and I'm just going to embed in any stack just to get it in something else. And then I'm going to go scroll, view, like that. Hit escape so I don't accept any of that. And now we've got a scroll view. So things are starting to look pretty close to this. I guess there's only 3 of these, so let's, I mean, not that we're doing exact, but let's narrow it down a little bit. And obviously this is all the same repeated thing. We would pass in some actual proper information if we were doing this, but I'm not going to get to that today. Oh, did we mess up our... Oh, because it's... Yeah, that's a 5. One way we could do is we cut this out. Again, we would be working with real data if you were building an actual app, but we're not, so let's just do that. All right, I think we're looking all right here. Let's go ahead and add these little, icons. Let's scroll down here. Let's close that up. come over here and close this up. I don't think we need to look at that. And then let's just look at our HStack here. And we will go ahead and do, oops, not that. We will go ahead and put an overlay, I think, on our HStack. So, dot over. I do like using overlays a lot, so sometimes perhaps I overuse them. And we can, they're just handy, I think, and then we can easily overlay objects and set their alignment. So that's why I like them so much. Alignment, like so. If I can spell alignment properly. And we're gonna go dot bottom trailing. So that works out pretty good. And then we're gonna go ahead and add some circles and stuff, which we want to add that image, like so. And again, we can just go dot and I think I called this guy. Yeah, Xcode's not, oh, there it is. See, now it suggests it's like, you mean that image? I'm like, yeah, that's the one. I'm gonna make it resizable. We're going to make it aspect, fit, aspect, ratio dot fit, or we're gonna do fill, because I think if I do fit, it's gonna look funky when I clip it. We're gonna go ahead and give it a clip, too many C's. Clip shape. We're gonna go dot circle. So looking pretty good. It's a bit big. Give it a frame of, let's say, 33. And I don't think I need to mess with any of these, because if I give it a width, it should, oh, that's really small. 44. It still seems pretty small. I don't know why I did that. Let's see, go ahead and cut that out. Width of 44 seems a bit small. Let's go 50. We'll leave it at that for now. It's fine. Let's see. On here. We don't want just one of them though, because there's like 2 images. So let's do, we're in the overlay. Let's go ahead and embed this in a Z-stack. Go Z-stack, Z-stack there. And then let's repeat this image. Go repeat there. I'm not going to have it repeat it 5 times. It can be 2. And we're not going to see it because it's in a Z-stack. Let's make this a little bit bigger for now. Let's go 80. Make it a little bit bigger. And then let's also give it a... I'm going to put a stroke on it. Can I put a stroke on here? Let's do an overlay. Overlay. Again, going overboard with the overlays, perhaps. And then overlay, we're going to go circle. Oops. Circle. And what the... Sorry, accepting the wrong things. Circle, that one. And you're going to get just a black circle like that. I'll just go tab because it's already recommending a stroke style. 4 is a bit much. We're going to go to 2. And for the... I'm going to go command 0. We're not really using the navigator there. So let's give ourselves a little more room. We're going to go circle, stroke, stroke style, line width. I'm going to get rid of this because I think you can set the dot green. Oh, set the color. We're going to go color. And I'm going to initialize it with a color because then I can go system background like that. So it matches, you know, it's white right now, but if we go dark mode, it'll be dark. So that'll be good. And then we're gonna go line, what was it, line width? Stroke color, line width, is that line width? Let's option click on stroke and see if it shows us. Come on, no? All right, let's go ahead and, oh, stroke, line width, yep, right there, sweet. Maybe my computer's being a little slow, I don't know. So we'll give it a line width of 2, and then that looks pretty decent. So 80 does seem a bit big. We'll go down to 60. And actually, it looks like these are, maybe I'll go undo on that, because looking at these cards, they're actually offset down a little bit. So let's go ahead and give it a dot offset of y, and we'll give it an offset y of 30, maybe? Yeah, it's too much. 20? Still think they're about a bit big. We'll drop this down to 60, and we will drop this down to 12. Maybe that looks okay. Anyway, then this stroke kind of blends into the background. That's probably fine for now. All right. We have a Z stack and we have 2 of them, but we're still not only seeing 1 because we need to actually set another offset on our Z stack here. And that offset is going to offset our cards horizontally. So, sorry, I should crack my knuckles. I don't know if that got picked up by the mic or not. So we're going to do another offset, and this one's going to be X offset. And we are going to say that it is going to be the index. Oh, we'll call that item. It's default by item. We'll change, yeah, it's fine. We'll go item, negative 32. Doesn't seem to be working. Let's option click on our, oh, well, number 1, I apologize. This is kind of thrown together really quickly. All right, let's go ahead and go Command X and see what we're doing here. We're doing wrong here. We're gonna go X. We're gonna do X negative 32. And that just offsets the entire thing. Let's option click on this and see. Oh, wrong line. Option click on line 52. Come on. CG float offset XY. That's probably why. All right, let's go undo. So I probably need 2. This is Swift's probably assuming that is a integer. We need a float. All right, let's try that. Nope. All right, CG float. Oh, because we're doing this on the entire Z stack. We want to do it per item. So I think I need to do it actually not there. We're given an offset 12 here. So we could actually probably combine these. So I'll just cut that and put that there. Clean that up. All right, that looks better. Yeah, now it's starting to look kind of like that. And there we go. We could also add the little check marks, and I guess we would do that probably by going dot check. No, not check mark. Again, this is probably going to be an overlay. So we're going to go overlay, and oh, no, I do want to set the alignment on this overlay. Well, I'll just show you. Imagine you understand what it is. It's going to pop it right in the center by default. We're going to go image And we want to go here, and actually we already have a check mark. So if we go up here, this one works pretty good. So let's go drop that image here, like so, and it's right there. Well, it's also offset a little bit, but it's sitting right there. Also, this is on the image. So we're gonna go dot foreground style dot green. Make it a little bit more noticeable. And then we're also going to change the alignment to be alignment to dot bottom trailing. So that looks a little better, but it's before the offset. We're gonna go Command X. I'm gonna go up there. There, that fixes that. So yeah, always pay attention to modifier order. Obviously, it's gonna make a big difference in your UI. So this probably isn't exact. We would obviously create like a, custom struct that would have, question, quiz, actual text, different images, we'd get different information about who's, I guess, joining these. I don't know entirely. I just thought this card UI looked interesting, but I mean, there you go. In less than 70 lines of code, you've got something that could be usable here, and obviously we would create some actual data instead of just random numbers here. Hopefully the audio was good, and this code will be on GitHub, and I will also provide links in the description to this image on Mobbin, as well as the little graphics I picked here. Let me know what you think. Sorry if this is a bit rambly. Didn't edit this. Just hit record and see if I try to make some more videos more frequently.